I drink Dr. Pepper, don't you see? 'Cause it's the perfect taste for me.
Welcome. What is up, Pepper Pack family? It's your
Welcome back.
favorite people that are Dr. Pepper drinkers. Us.
Yep.
So, welcome to another brand new episode of the Pepper Pack Podcast. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and with me,
You know me, you love me, you gotta have me. It's the Dr. Pepper designer, Konnor Clem.
There we go. What's up, Konnor? How you doing, sir?
I'm thirsty. I'm ready to get to know our guest.
I saw you drinking already, man. You opened without me.
That's a pregame.
Oh,
you know, you got to get a Dr. Pepper in. Right? Had dinner.
Flowing.
Had that one left over from dinner. Got two others ready to go in the chamber. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Right. So we gotta do what we always do and start this off on the count of 23. Crack open a can. Are you ready?
3.
Oh, 2, sorry, you cut off on me.
1.
No, you're going backwards. It's 1, 2.
I'm mixing
20,
it up. 23.
You can't do that to me. It throws me off. 1, 2, 23. Oh man, it's been a long day. School started back. This is our first full week of school. I got some students that say they're gonna be watching tonight. Some coworkers say they're gonna tune in. So if you're all watching from Central Christian Academy, what's up? How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm drinking lots of Dr. Pepper tonight.
I'm in the same boat. The little one was up all night last night. Only got like 2-3 hours of sleep. My amazing wife, we've been going back and forth trying to survive today. So I am literally hanging on just by Dr. Pepper tonight.
All right. Well, we got some people watching. Michael's out there. Michael, how's it going?
Howdy.
Loyal, how's it going, sir?
Hey.
Grumpy Space.
Oh,
don't be grumpy. You should drink Dr. Pepper. That'll make you happy again.
Yeah, for sure. So what's besides school going on? Anything else going on, Zach, this week?
Soccer practice has started. I've been working with my guys, and it's been fun to see them running. And they actually asked me today at practice, like, can we just call you Coach Pepper?
Nah.
Dr. Pepper Coach. And I was like, yes, that is an acceptable title. I will take that.
I would be very afraid because if you win, they may come with a cooler full of Dr. Pepper, just pour it all over you.
I wouldn't be afraid.
I'd be like, don't waste it.
Well, no, that's what I tell them. It had to be like plastic bottles, and it just like rain a shower of plastic bottles, which might knock me out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could drink them later. Last Friday we had a welcome back to school thing, and we had a dunk tank, and so I was in the dunk tank for it's supposed to be like I think 15 or 30 minutes, but I ended up doing like an hour, and I was wearing my Pepper Pack podcast shirt. I had my Dr. Pepper sunglasses on, and my students were like, we're going to get you. And so like when they threw a miss, I was like, you throw like the blue soda fan.
Oh.
So yeah, it was fun. But great. Dario gave us a great idea last time. So we are talking about like my Dr. Pepper history that I have going on.
Yep.
Excuse me. And I've been running out of history, so we came up with some Dr. Pepper memes. We did not create these memes; they're just common memes out there. But we wanted to kind of give our reaction as true ambassadors what we think about these memes. So, Konnor, you haven't seen the memes I picked for tonight, but I got 2 of them. So the first one is a classic Dr. Pepper meme. It's when the whole class copies from that one kid. And as a teacher, I love this one. This reminds me of the Linger Longer
knockoffs.
May it rest in peace. Unfortunately, I had to shut down. But she had actually the Guinness record for the largest Dr. Pepper imposter collection.
Yeah.
She had like probably over like 150, almost 200, I'd guess. But yeah, That's it. And then this is an oldie, but it's good as well.
Without the
and
period.
it's funny because my co-teacher in 5th grade this year, we were creating rewards for the kids, and so like as they earn CCA cash for the things they do well, and just making sure they're taking care of their business. And so I told them that for I think it's like $750 CCA cash, they could buy a Dr. Pepper. And so she had typed it up at Dr. Dot then Pepper, and I said, actually, it doesn't have a period in it, even though doctors. So I had her take it out. I was like, see, I'm educating the world and introducing them to the truth of Dr. Pepper. But yeah,
In all my programs and stuff for design, I've gone in and altered my dictionary. So anytime I type in Dr. Pepper, there's no like squiggly line that says anything's misspelled. It's like, nope, that's right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you can add it to the dictionary and stuff with like Microsoft Word, but
yeah.
Oh, we have a great guest tonight.
We do. We do.
Did I cut you off?
The only thing I was gonna say was, did you catch the new commercial for Fansville?
Oh, I have not. Is it out there?
It dropped yesterday, and it's hilarious. You got to go check it out.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, and then maybe we can share it and do a live reaction.
Yeah, it should be on Dr. Pepper's YouTube channel.
Yep, I will pull that up.
Pretty funny. My favorite line is when he's on the, I think he's on the water tower, and there's a storm.
Was it the Chaos Comes to Fansville? Released 1 day ago.
Yep, just 1 day ago.
I'm totally rocking my Dr. Pepper socks.
Oh, nice. Which ones?
The ones that Natalie gave us. Remember we
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right, I got my first student in here in the comments. JP. If I could give you extra credit for watching, I would, but I don't think I'm allowed to. So, but thank you for tuning in. This will be fun. So let me see if I can get this figured out, because it's hard to control everything at the same time. New window.
Let's see what else happened this week. I did notice that Dr. Pepper is going into the rewards for the Pepper Parks and updating that page. They're getting rid of all the stuff that's no longer available.
Yeah.
So it's just one and done, I guess. It's just that they may not have restocks, it seems like.
Which is sad.
Yeah,
okay.
It happens.
So it's not letting me go full screen on this guy. But that's okay. So I get this back over here. But first, we should bring in our guest and then watch this together and then talk about it.
We'll watch it with him.
So coming to us all the way from the southern part of the country, because it's not the northern part, it's the southern part. And they have some angry hogs in that area, but we'll understand that later. We have the one and only Mr. Michael York. Michael, welcome.
Hello, hello. The South, I'll take it. It's the furthest south I've lived. Tried the Midwest for a little bit and wasn't for me. So back home I came.
You didn't like the bipolar weather where every 5 minutes it changes?
That was something.
Below
0 temperatures, New Year's Day, hard pass. Hey, and I got that Razorback back there just that.
Now you were telling me, we were chatting a while back, that you were in the Kansas City area.
Yep.
And I was like, man, if you're ever back up here, you gotta let me know.
I know. I haven't made it back up there all too often, but I need to get back up there.
Take that drive west. Come check out the Dr. Pepper Cave. And
yeah.
Add your name to my Dr. Pepper banner or the Pepper Pack banner I have, and it'll be fun. Now,
drink some of his
gotta start the show off with always one of our first questions. How did you become a Dr. Pepper fan? Where does your story begin? And let me get my drink so I can sit back and relax.
Yeah, I was thinking of that coming up to tonight, and it's one of those, like, I don't even remember. Like, as long as I remember, it was just Dr. Pepper. I think it was actually my sister that started drinking it first, and I always judged her for how much Dr. Pepper she drank in a day. And next thing I know, she's like, "Oh, I'm water 24/7 now," and I'm like, "Oh, wait, what? I did what now? And next thing I know, I'm the one that people are buying the Dr. Peppers for. So it was just one of those natural things that happen. I mean, when you're in the South, especially, I mean, I'm no Texas, but people in Arkansas love their Dr. Pepper just as much, I think. And so it's just the natural drink. It just kind of happens.
It's the right choice.
It is.
Now, my question is, as you're in the South, have you been able to find, or do you have access to the vanilla float?
No, I do not. And I remember when that came out, I was like, oh, I need to try that. And then it was gone in a flash. And I've not had it yet. And
oh man. Well, if you can come up to Kansas soon. I have 7 12-packs of it sitting over there across my room, and I have some more in my fridge here.
Okay, I'm on my way right now. Let's see. I can make it to Wichita in what, 4 hours? Worth it.
If you're gonna drive up here, I'll stay awake. I got papers.
I don't know that I can stay awake, so maybe we don't need to do that.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. I'll share. But yeah, no, I had a student going to, I think, Alabama or Florida this summer, and I asked them to keep an eye out for it. And they drove. I don't know where they were at, but they texted me like, "Hey, we just stopped at a grocery store." And she said the shelves are stocked completely full of vanilla float. They almost have more vanilla float than they have regular Dr. Pepper on the shelves. So we're gonna grab it on the way back. And how much? I was like, I'd take like $50 worth of Dr. Pepper, whatever you can get for $50. And so as they're coming back, they said it must have just been a quick reset because they were like all but, I think, 8. There were like 8 12-packs left, and they grabbed me 7 of them. They didn't want to leave one. And I was like, you should have just got that one too. And so, yeah, so I got those stocked up over there. Otherwise,
the Southeast is the market for vanilla float, I guess. That's where I need to go.
Well, and that's what when Dr. Pepper first created the pepper pack and I was looking for it, that's what they told me, is that the vanilla float's only limited to certain regions of the Southeast United States.
Huh.
And I think it has to do with like the distribution centers, like kind of like how Dublin used to have those rights in the certain region that they're allowed to make and sell to. So I'm guessing that's the vanilla float's going.
Yeah.
But I would love for that to return.
Oh, yeah.
Globally, because as Dr. Pepper likes to start creating these new flavors for us, I'm like, bring back vanilla float nationwide. It's good.
Fingers crossed.
Wait and see.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, now that we learned that Dr. Pepper is in your DNA, Michael. How did you hear about the pepper pack? How did you come upon this mighty set of people that love our Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, that was early on. I mean, when Pepper Pack started 2016, is that right?
I believe it was late 2016.
Yeah.
I applied early 17 and was added late 17.
Yeah, I want to say end of 16, maybe early 17, but end of 16.
Wait, you were in before me?
I might have been. I don't.
Not okay.
Oh, no.
Not okay. No, it's all right.
Zach said he was going to do it, and he did.
I'm a little, no.
That finger was hovering, but no.
Josh isn't here tonight, but Josh likes to remind me that Dr. Pepper actually reached out to him and encouraged him to apply for the pepper pack versus me. I had to apply and wait like 6 months before they accepted me. So yeah.
See, that's why I think I got in early, because a friend texted me and I think he applied too. And it was even like a distant like cousin of a friend or somebody. It was like, hey, I heard about this. I don't know anybody else that drinks Dr. Pepper as much as you do, so you should do this. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but let's do it. And like a week later, I got the application approval, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what this is.
So you've been in from the beginning. You've been a part of the
so.
Santas. You've been part of the photo contest challenge.
Yep.
You've been a part of the you got the birthday cake.
Yes.
All that fun stuff.
The 6 cans of birthday cake.
Mm-hmm.
I still have one somewhere. I think I drank 5 of the 6.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you.
I drank one and then shared a few because and somebody else needs to experience this too, because I don't know how to explain it to anybody else without them tasting it.
Well, Michael, he's been one of our great followers. I sent him one of my empty cans because he's a can collector.
Okay.
He has all kinds of cans. But he was like, I would, even though he knows it's old, he's like, I'd still love to drink it and see what it tastes like. So if that can's still intact, he'll
is.
probably contact you and be like, "Hey, can I buy it from you?"
It's made a few moves at this point, and so who knows what the pressurized
condition of it
is looking like at this point, but
if you're willing to take the risk, Michael, we might have connected for you.
It's something.
Okay. So another favorite question I have is, what is your preferred method of consuming Dr. Pepper? Do you like the fountain drink? Do you like the can, the glass bottle, the jelly bean, the bubble gum, the cotton candy, the IV drip?
Tell us the lowdown. Do you like?
I do have the ranking. We did this back in college. Sat down and ranked them.
Okay.
Fountain drink from Sonic's particularly was the top. That's.
Do you do any flavor shots in it?
I really don't. I like the plain Dr. Pepper when I go to Sonic. I like to keep it simple. That was always the top. Now I will say, Dr. Pepper fountain drink Sonic outside of Arkansas did taste a little different, so it took a little getting used to. Something about the water, who knows? I don't trust the science. I just drink it. So then it was can over ice. So taking the can, pouring it over ice. Obviously, you have to be very particular with the ice. Ice does matter in Dr. Pepper.
Now, are you an ice chip, ice cube, the pebble ice?
I'm pebble ice. Pebble ice is spot on.
Like Sonic pebble ice.
Yep. Prime Day went out and bought a pebble ice maker. That way, the Dr. Peppers at home are top notch. So, definitely committed there. And then you have just a can, 20-ounce bottle, probably the least favorite. Don't know why. It is. So it's down there. Yeah. What was that?
It's the plastic 20-ounce bottle.
Yeah, plastic 20-ounce bottle. Oh, now can glass bottle Dr. Pepper. You can find those every so often down here. Those were the bets in college. I had a friend at every test that we had in biology. We would wager a six pack of glass bottle Dr. Pepper. Yep, just like that.
It's funny you should mention that. I just happened to have. I actually put it in my fridge, so it was chilled, ready for tonight.
Nice.
Real sugar, Dr. Pepper.
Yes. Same design and everything, right there. Little pack.
And then I have the honey roasted salted with sea salt peanuts.
Oh, come on now!
Ooh, what a combo!
Just enjoy.
Have you ever done that, Michael?
I have not. I'm not a nut person all too much. So,
Konnor, have you done it?
Dabble.
Konnor, have you added the honey roasted peanuts to it?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like my Dr. Pepper, the OG Dr. Pepper with real sugar by itself.
Yeah, well, I do as well, but I find it gives it almost like a Reese's peanut butter kind of flavor to the Dr. Pepper, which is really fun. And I like it.
You might be onto something there. Some peanut butter Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, this can's gone, so time to crack open the bottle.
The Dr. Pepper Pack podcast does not support that message.
This is how Konnor gets removed. Where's he at?
There it is.
Looking for new co-host, Michael. When you're free, no.
Here we go.
First ejection. Wow.
It only took 19 minutes.
And multiple episodes.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
So you said you like those versions of Dr. Pepper. Are you adventuring out into the other flavors? Do you prefer just the original or the on the shelf original? What is your go-to of the flavors?
On your top three.
On the shelf original is probably the top, no doubt. I'm pretty simple in that aspect. Now the cream soda is not bad. I got that and then tried that cream soda zero when we got the taste test box back a few months ago, and kind of bought into that. More of a dessert soda, I would say, to do like an afternoon, hot summer afternoon, perfect for that. Not sure that I'd like it with a meal or anything, but absolutely perfect for. I mean, who needs to go to a restaurant and get all these flavors added when it's just made right there. The cherry is up there, just adding a little bit of that cherry flavor, more of that cherry flavor to it.
What do you mean a little bit? That the cherry Dr. Pepper is like all cherry.
It was, but it's like a little bit more than it is. But no, you're right. It's very heavily cherry.
Did you get a chance to watch our episode the other night? Or I guess it was.
I did not.
I ranked like 16 different.
It's 15 cans.
15 cans.
Nice.
Different flavors of Dr. Pepper, and Diet was at the end.
Oh,
I think it was cherry. And then I think it was the cream soda. So I'm just over here I'm
so the exact opposite here.
Completely opposite.
Now I have not adventured out too much. I do have the Spider-Man Dark Berry up on the shelf. That I mean, it was in the perfect little Spider-Man box. How can you take it out?
You got the box they sent us? Yeah.
You got the box.
Yep. So
cool.
It stayed right in the box, still sitting up there.
Now
Don't know that I've tried one of those actually drinking it, but it looks good, at least.
You never drank the Dark Berry?
I don't know that I have. I'm not ready to commit to a full 12-pack.
Okay,
so
let me help you out. Gas stations usually have individual cans.
Yeah, you can get it
at a gas station. But also, Dark Berries, like, I don't mind it. I like the Dark Berry Zero better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I also liked the cream soda Zero better than I like the cream soda.
I would get your Dark Berry. Get your Dark Berry now because it's on the way out.
Yeah,
I did see that.
Listeners, watch it's about gone.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It's like the dinosaurs about to be extinct.
You'll have to wait for another Spider-Man film to come out to get it.
Which, I mean, at the rate they're going, won't be long. So
yeah. So shout out to Elise. She says hello, everyone. She's watching from Washington,
Elise,
out there on the West Coast. How's it going? So.
Welcome.
Glad you could tune in and join us. Now, I've been having some of my students say they're going to subscribe, and they have. And we're pushing that 100 mark on our subscription. And Josh did commit to singing a song when we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. So, Michael, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube,
I need to go do that. We've been flipping through videos today. All the people at work. We've been having work events all week. We had a lot of our remote people come into town up in Northwest Arkansas at the JB Hunt, and they were all kind of sad that I had to leave early tonight. But they were like, "Oh, Dr. Pepper podcast, tell me more." And I was like, "I don't know what more to tell you than it's a podcast."
Tune in, tune in.
And they're like, "Oh, let me see." So they start flipping through, and they're like, "Oh, that's exactly what it is. It's a Dr. Pepper themed podcast." I was like, exactly. I don't know what more you want from me.
Yeah, that's what I love when I tell people I do a podcast for Dr. Pepper. Like, what do you guys talk about? I was like, well, Dr. Pepper.
I'll give you one guess.
No, I tell everybody we just interview other members of the Pepper Pack and hear their stories of how they came to love Dr. Pepper and stuff. So, no, we're glad you can join us. But let me ask this next question. Let me think of what I want to ask.
While you're thinking about it, let me slide right in. So, Michael, you've been here since the very beginning, and you've seen all the different campaigns. If you were going to pitch Zach and I a campaign idea, your future for Dr. Pepper, of course.
Yeah.
We would shut that down. But what is your ideal campaign or idea, or what do you have that you would like to add that we would okay?
Wow. Yeah.
So, and then to give you, if Dr. Pepper came to you and said, "Hey, we got the budget covered. You can do what you want. How would you help us promote the brand?"
Oh, see, I'm thinking back to everything that I've seen through the years, all the good ideas that came through, all the ones that I ended up not participating in, unfortunately. Because, one of the favorites that I hate that I missed out on was just the regionalized Dr. Pepper meetups right when I moved to Kansas City, which I don't know. Zach, were you the one that hosted that?
I wanted to host it. I actually had parent-teacher conferences that day.
Did Kansas City ever happen?
They did happen, and someone sent me some stuff from it because I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
And so what happened was Dr. Pepper Days is October 24th, for those that don't know, for 10/24. My wedding anniversary is the next day, 10/25, which helps me remember. So it's just, I don't forget. But I couldn't convince not that she didn't want to, but it was just very difficult for me to convince my wife to drive up to Kansas City for a Dr. Pepper thing. And then I was like, we can make a weekend out of it and have an anniversary party and stuff too, and be in Kansas City. But it just was, but I had parent teacher conferences all day. And so that is why I ended up going to the Linger Longer in Bennington, Kansas before it shut down, and made that connection when they had that meetup.
Yeah.
But no, I've told Dr. Pepper I'd love to host a meetup. I'd love to create an event. I'm going to the Nebraska-Oklahoma game this season. I was going to be going with the other Zach in the Pepper Pack, but he had a work thing he couldn't get out of. So I'm still going to the Nebraska-Oklahoma game. So
is that at Oklahoma this year?
No, this year it's at Nebraska. And
Zach okay.
is the one that has been photographed on like almost 200 D1 college campuses drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. But he doesn't have the University of Nebraska-Lincoln yet. And he's an Oklahoma fan, and I'm a Nebraska fan. So
it's a match made in heaven.
Oklahoma would have been wearing their white shirts, which look like the Diet can. Nebraska would be wearing their red, which look like the regular can. I was like, Dr. Pepper, this would have been like the best event for like pregame tailgate. Oklahoma versus Nebraska, Diet versus regular. I was like, we could do like a halftime event, but I probably was just too late in the year to just plan it. But I was like, oh man, that would be awesome. So if any Nebraska fans going to be at the Nebraska game, come look for me. I'll be in the north end zone wearing a lot of Nebraska stuff and Dr. Pepper stuff. And I've been known to do a glitter beard. So the only problem with that is it's glitter all over my Dr. Pepper. Have you ever done a glitter beard, Konnor?
No, I haven't. I don't think. Only when I spill my Dr. Pepper and it kind of glistens. That's the only.
Oh, okay. No,
that's the only glitter you're gonna get.
Challenge accepted.
Little weights to the Dr. Pepper there sometimes, but it may be worth it.
Yeah. No, I just love it because I don't care if people look at me, but I wear my Dr. Pepper shirt, and then just everyone seeing my Dr. Pepper shirt anyway. But yeah, so Nebraska people, if you're at the game, come check it out. Say hi.
But anyway, yeah. Back to the original question. Gosh, that was a derailment there. So, campaign. Oh gosh, I don't even know. So much has already been done that you're putting me on the spot here.
Well, your background kind of can give you some ideas.
So that background there, which I mean, college football is always the go-to, and Dr. Pepper bought into that early. Thank God, it's like the perfect combo. But yeah, the background there, my Twitter bio, which is what I originally linked the Pepper Pack portal to. I think that was the link that I followed. The Twitter bio is. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to pull it up and make sure I'm quoting this appropriately, quoting myself appropriately here. Can't be plagiarizing or anything. Jesus, the Razorbacks, and Dr. Pepper, 3 things I love in no particular order. So the three combos there.
I'll agree with you on 2 out of 3 of those.
I don't know. The Razorbacks are pretty important. We'll get you there, Zach. We'll build you up.
I mean, they do taste pretty good on a nice sandwich, but
hey, barbecue before a game is still a thing down here. We'll still take it.
All right, we'll take it.
Yeah, but that's the college football mantra, the tailgates, TBT, the Larry Culpepper. I had a few Larry Culpepper costumes even before they sent us one as part of the Pepper Pack. Made one from scratch. So wore that to a Razorback game one time, one of the Halloween games. So I honestly would love to see a comeback of Larry Culpepper.
Did you see last season's
finale for Fansville?
Finale?
I don't think I ever saw the finale. I watched most of it.
Okay, so you guys keep talking. I'm gonna get that pulled up because I also have the other one that Konnor and I were talking about, and then we can watch those and get review thoughts on it.
Yes.
It was called The Off Season, right, Konnor?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can pull that up.
Yeah, it should be the most recent one that came out yesterday.
So Konnor, if Zach is the Nebraska fan of the group, clearly Razorbacks, I guess other thumb here. What's your college of choice there?
Well, I live in Lubbock, which is home to the Red Raiders. But here's
Yes.
here's the thing. I grew up in a family full of artists. We never played sports. We never watched sports. The first time I went to a football game was when I was in drumline, and I was on the field. So
Okay.
I was never really into sports. It's kind of weird. I went the artistic form, and
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with the sports and stuff, but it just doesn't interest me. So it's I don't have anything to add to it. I like going and eating the food. I like hanging out, but besides that, I like the drumline.
Hey, I was a band kid myself. I was a trumpet player, so I'll take the drum line most days as well.
I can't find the final one.
Well, anyways, I'll just tell you what happened on the final one of last season. So what ended up happening was they did like a zoom out, and as Fansville was, I think it was in a snow globe, right, Zach?
Well, yeah. So the people in the Fansville commercial were talking about it's the off season. What are we gonna do? There's no football. What do we do? And we have realized we're not just some characters in a commercial, and they all laugh.
Yeah.
And then it kind of zooms out, and it's this house inside a snow globe as it's snowing, and then it sounds like someone's like
it's little
table next to a rocking chair, and then you see the Larry Culper sunglasses next to it, and then his hat and visor across the way of the fireplace.
Yep.
And he like stands up, and I was like, "They're bringing Larry back."
It's a rebirth.
I hope they bring back Larry.
And then I think before this commercial dropped, they were teasing people that were going to show up in it. Do you remember who that was, Zach, that they teased? Oh, you know what? You're not on Instagram, but they had. Let me go.
Are you talking this year? I know they've been teasing about
this year.
The big fan last year.
Let me pull it. Let me look it up real quick. When they showed a picture of like a dressing room of somebody that was filming for the commercials for Fansville, and it was like, I want to say his name was Brent something. He's from one of the teams, but now I can't find it, of course. But anyways, he's supposed to. I think he's supposed to show up in some of the commercials.
So I have that that new commercial pulled up and ready to go.
Okay, let's take a look.
So we'll see if this works. Add that to the stream.
Here we go. I love his line when he's. Don't have any audio. This is now Tech County. I don't even like Tech. Your Dr. Pepper explaining.
I don't know. I could go for one of those jerseys too.
I've asked so many times about the jerseys, and they're like, "Sorry, they're not for sale." I was like, "Oh, man.
Come on now."
Can you hear the audio, Zach? I can't hear the audio.
I can. Is it not sharing it for you?
It is not.
No.
Oh no.
But it is a funny one.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry that it didn't share. Let me see if
it's okay. Definitely do your homework. Go check it out. There's like, what does he say, Zach, when he's on the telephone pole? He's like, "What in the name of Dr. Pepper's?" Or
let me hear.
He says something. Yeah, he says something like, "What in the name of Dr. Pepper?" Or "Oh my Dr. Pepper," or something like that. And I just
he said, "Holy Dr. Pepper."
Using the name of Dr. Pepper in vain.
Holy Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, no, that was funny. I love when she at the end she opens the fridge since you guys gonna hear, and she's like, "What kind of Dr. Pepper you want? We got Dr. Pepper cherry, we got regular Dr. Pepper, we got Dr. Pepper's cream soda, we got zero Dr. Pepper zero." And the guy's like, "What are you doing?" That's why I put my fridge back here. I got all the different flavors. Oh, man. So, Michael, another fun question. What's the longest you've gone without Dr. Pepper?
Gosh, that would have been between sophomore and junior year of college. So every summer during college, I went with a group on a mission trip to the Czech Republic. And that summer I spent a little over 10 weeks over in Europe. And I was told very early on that international Dr. Pepper does taste a little different. And so I tried it that very first day, and I was like, I just can't commit to that. It's more expensive compared to their national sodas. Like, I'm just gonna wait. And so almost 11 weeks later, stepped off the plane in Northwest Arkansas, and thank God for a good friend, Sydney Walsh, waiting right there with a cold Dr. Pepper in hand. And I was like, you knew. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I've been flying for 13 hours at this point, but I need that.
Yeah.
So it was a long few weeks, but luckily the next summer I reciprocated and made sure to buy Dr. Peppers here first to take to people that lived over there that hadn't tried a true American Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. So like when I went to South Africa,
true American.
When I went to South Africa back in 2010, I couldn't find it anywhere. And then after a few weeks, we went to a different city in South Africa, and we found it just before my birthday. So I was able to drink it on my birthday. But yeah, it was that European import. So it didn't exactly taste the same, but for me, it was close enough in my heart. I knew it was
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I definitely went back to the gas station and bought the overpriced Dr. Pepper because I knew that people were willing to pay for the good stuff.
Yep.
I mean, I definitely shared it with the college kids that I met and hung out with, so that was fun.
Definitely harder to find. It was like, you have to find just the right grocery store, just kind of back in the corner. They just don't know what they're missing.
Yeah. So I just noticed my dad attempted to send a little emoji, a good vibes thing, and today, the 23rd, is my dad's birthday. So happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
Dr. Pepper for you. We attempted to call you earlier. Naya sang you a song, so check your phone. But
cheers, Senor Bowman.
Senor Bowman. Now, I will tell you this. My collection probably started because growing up, my dad was in the Navy and overseas. He started a collection of the red soda, all the different bottles of the red soda, which I was like, nope, not doing it. But I probably inherited that collector gene from him and got my Dr. Pepper collection and it took off.
I've started mine very small, mainly in the kitchen. I have that 6-foot foam finger, got one of those.
Yep, mine's right here.
Yep. I took the PVC pipe out of mine and kind of have it hanging with fishing wire. That way it's waving up above the cabinets.
I wonder if they let me into
time on that than anything in my kitchen.
I wonder if they'd let me into the stadium in Lincoln with that 6-foot foam finger.
I thought about trying it at Arkansas, just sliding right in.
I'll be like, I'm a Nebraska fan. I'm a Pepper Pack ambassador.
Yep.
It's kind of a big deal.
You're going to have to roll it up and then have multiple pieces of PVC that you can kind of just like connect while you're in the stadium and slide it in. And
I don't know. You find the right usher, they're not going to care. They're going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Haven't seen one of those before.
Yeah.
Like,
what view are you going to block? It's like it's wide.
I'm in the north end zone too. So when they kick field goals or extra points in the north end zone, that's the end zone with the big screen. I'm right in the middle of the middle. So like one time I took a sock monkey and I was waving a sock monkey in the air. And so I recorded the game and I went back and watched it. And I looked for the sock monkey flying around and I found it right in the middle so I could by myself.
You have the foam finger. It's like a giant arrow. Like, there he is.
Yeah. I might not get on TV, but I might be on the screen during the game of getting arrested and chased out of the stadium. But
I mean, do they televise Nebraska games? I'm not quite sure.
Well, that was great having Michael for this episode. I mean,
I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful, but
no.
Oh no, I was trying to be disrespectful.
No, I do the college football smack talk. I know how this goes. It's all right. We only won like what 4 or 5 national championships during the 90s. And I know everyone's like, you're living in the past, but people that tell me that, when was the last time they won a national championship?
Yeah, don't ask me that question.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's all good. See, I live in Kansas now, so I get all these KU fans that think just because their basketball team wins national championship, that makes their football team good.
Hey, their football team beat Texas that one time, like 5 years ago. That they're still riding that high.
Yeah, they'll be riding that high for the next 40 years. Yeah, I don't have a lot of mercy for the K-State football teams. And so the funny story is my co-teacher that I'm with this year, she is a K-State fan. And the teacher that I took the spot from I'm replacing, she was a Nebraska fan and had Nebraska curtains in her room. And I was like, leave those. I want them. And so I have this little keychain that plays the Nebraska fight song, and we push it every morning. My kids love to push it.
Nice.
And my co-teacher's just like, what did I get myself into? But what was my next question I was going to ask you? Another question I like to ask just to see, what is the most Dr. Pepper you've drank in one day?
Oh, gosh. And somebody even asked me that at work yesterday. They were like, how much Dr. Pepper do you drink? And I was like, you imply that I keep count. I don't know. I just drink. Like,
yeah.
I mean, by the time you sit at a restaurant, next thing you know, you're 5 glasses in and you're like, wait.
And to be honest, restaurant glasses, 5 glasses in is just like a can.
Yes.
They're so full of ice.
Yeah.
Now they did serve it by the can at the restaurant I went to today, and the people I was with did start judging me once the second can came out, and I was like, guys, I know it's like my fourth Dr. Pepper of the day. It's fine.
Yeah,
just let it happen. But
this is a judge-free zone, so
yes,
this is a safe space.
You're among friends.
But I mean, you start looking at those 12 packs, and some weekends especially. I mean, football game days. You start going to the concession stand back and forth.
You have 3 cans before the game even kicks off.
Exactly. I mean, during school Arkansas games, I was in the stadium 2 hours before kickoff, in line for the game. 5 or 6 hours before kickoff. So you go. What else are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there and drink Dr. Pepper.
Yep. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I live that life. So I'll give a shout out to our friend Richard. For those of you who don't know, Richard will be on an episode coming up here soon. He's been a co-host before, but we haven't actually interviewed him. So I'm excited to do this. He is destroying my Dr. Pepper consumption record. So when I first got married, so it's probably about 4 years into my marriage, in 2018, I started keeping track of the amount of Dr. Pepper I drank with my hashtag Dr. Pepper count in 2018.
Yep.
And I finished with 1,038. Now, admittedly, that's a smaller number than what I normally do, just because budget and family members thinking I was going to die because of the amount of Dr. Pepper I was drinking.
Yep. You had to drink water.
Yeah, I mean, I took a shower. I got water. No, but Richard just hit 1,600 cans. Or
golly, Richard
1,600 the other day, and I'm hoping to get him on in September. And he's got something special planned because he's about to hit that 1885, which also is symbolic of the year the Dr. Pepper was created. So he's got something special planned for that. But we're hoping that we could time it right to when we have him on the episode, he drinks number 1885.
That would be awesome.
But he either has to drink like an extra 3 a day or drink like 6 less a day. And he's like, no, not going to happen.
I mean, I'm not good at math, but the fact that you said 6 less a day, and that still means he's consuming some, even if it's 6 less a day. So
it's okay. We won't talk about numbers right now.
Yeah, no, just let it happen. Impressive though.
Yeah, I was like, all right, Richard. You get this one, and I'm just sitting here honestly thinking about all the Dr. Pepper points he's getting for the perks.
True.
Yeah, he's
probably that's the reason they probably sold out so fast.
Richard,
he's probably got multiple emails with like 5,000 points in each one. He's like, boom, 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 boom. Tape buying them all.
Richard.
Michael, were you able to snag any of those new perks in the Dr. Pepper rewards?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I have not. So I buy my Dr. Peppers so irregularly because I wait to find them on sale down at random places, and I always forget to cash in the receipts. Actually, I don't keep receipts.
Well, see, that's like I'm talking with Josh's. As soon as I get the receipt, I immediately take a picture of it.
I need to do it, yeah.
And that way, at least it's on my phone, so then I can go. I have the URL for the Pepper Pack perks bookmarked on my desk on my my homepage, so I can just click it, upload my receipt, and I'm good. And Dr. Pepper's got really fast at validating that. It's usually like within the hour.
Yeah,
nice.
Good.
It's one of those that by the time I remember it, I'm like, wait, I need to go cash in those points. Wait, receipt is long gone. So
take a picture as soon as you do. And if you don't want to use the points, I'll be happy to take them for you.
Just pass them on.
I know, right? We're a Dr. Pepper family. It all works.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times. So, as I think about it, did you get the chocolate Dr. Pepper, Fantastic Chocolate?
Whoa! What? Yes.
Like two summers ago.
Yes. Why? Oh, whoa! I'd forgotten about that. I'm like having deja vu here, remembering back to that chocolate Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
Now, did you put it on ice cream?
Did I put it on ice cream? No, like a float per se? I don't know that I did.
It's very good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I mean, I do love a good Dr. Pepper float. So hits the vanilla float perfection in a can, but no, I did not try the chocolate over over ice cream.
All right, you done did it.
Let's backtrack.
You said vanilla float.
He's digging deep. Look at that.
Say that again.
I said you're digging deep. Digging deep in that fridge.
I got like 3 more vanilla floats in there, and then I got the 7 12-packs across the room. All right, these are my babies.
Gotta find some students and myself that are going down there. Not a teacher, but I'll find some somewhere.
Yeah.
Find somebody that owes me some gratitude.
Like when you're, I was telling you, if you go in the South, just keep an eye out.
Yeah.
And you find it, grab as much as you can get, and I'll pay you back.
I just had some friends go down there too. I missed the opportunity.
Send them back.
Yeah, y'all go back. Can go back for a week.
Go find me vanilla float Dr. Pepper. Yeah, so I actually had a student for Christmas last year. They ordered a 12-pack on either Amazon or somewhere for me, and I was like, "This is so special." I'm so
not cheap at all. So props to them.
Yeah, I was very thankful. And then to start off the school year, my co-teacher gave me a tall boy, a 16-ounce can. One of my students brought me another 16-ounce can. I think the first day of school, I probably went through about 5 cans in the morning, and everyone's like, "You're gonna die." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't even know."
I don't think you understand the blood flow at this point is just Dr. Pepper. So
speaking of which, I did have my checkup and they did blood work, and like they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to exercise more," which I mean, probably true, whatever. I don't care.
Who doesn't?
But as far as like my levels in my kidney and everything, they said all those organs were looking good. And I was like, all right, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's the way.
Uh-huh.
But now I'm going to be throwing plugs out because the employees at JV Hunt that I work with said that they were going to go back and watch this tomorrow. They're still out eating and mini golfing, but I'm going to throw the plug out and be like, hey, if y'all need Boss Appreciation Day gifts, Vanilla Float Dr. Pepper on Amazon. That's the way to the heart right there.
Oh yeah.
Or if you really want a good favor, that you can drive to this farther south and get as many 12-packs as you can find.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I'm glad someone else appreciates Vanilla Float as much as me.
And if we need to take a work trip down there, work trip to the beach, let's go. If it just happens to coincide with Vanilla Float, what could go wrong?
Lots of things, but that's okay. No. So I see you got your Dr. Pepper tumbler.
Yep. It's peeling. It's not been treated well, I guess.
Was that I deserve this one?
No, this is just so. This one came in the
Taco Bell or the
Taco
Panda?
Bell prize pack. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the Taco Bell. I got the Panda. I got the and then excuse me. I used my perks to get the white and the red tumbler. I have so many Dr. Pepper tumblers. It's great. I'm like, I don't know which one to use.
I have some friends that have made little quote Dr. Pepper quote tumblers through the years. So I have some of those, and they're perfect. But I could have gotten the Panda. I was early enough to the Panda to get it, but I'm not a Panda fan. So
all right, people, here we go. Michael said he found a vanilla float just north of Atlanta earlier this year, along with the cherry vanilla, which is good, but I'd rather get vanilla float. He says he has 1 12-pack of each left, and I haven't dug into it yet. So, Michael, have you drank the vanilla float, and what were your thoughts on it?
I have not.
Oh, I guess there's two Michaels. I was talking to Michael in the comment.
Oh, were you talking about the comment guy? Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Also, you haven't had the vanilla float?
I have not. It's been this. It's just been this burning desire since I first heard of it.
For real, bro. If you come up here to Kansas, sometime, let me know, and we can do like a special. We'll do like a special episode here.
Deal.
And we'll let you drink some of that vanilla float, and you can just cry tears of joy. And I won't hold you because that'd be awkward, but I'll sit there and support you emotionally.
Yes.
Zach is the hype train on the vanilla float.
Oh, I know.
I believe if I can get enough people passionate about it, bugging Dr. Pepper, they'll be like, okay, we want this kid to shut up, so we're just gonna make it into a national.
That's the campaign. That's the campaign idea from earlier in the podcast. I just want the vanilla float back into regular stores.
Yeah, into distribution.
Mainly in the South. Like bring it a little bit further west. That's all I need. Arkansas is in the Southeastern Conference. Like that should count as the region, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is all going into Zach's TED Talk about bringing it back. So
deal.
So Josh and I, sorry, let me chew these.
Don't choke. Yeah, drinking and peanuts.
Yeah, bad mix. No, so Josh and I actually talked about one of our fun ideas would be if we had like a big Dr. Pepper expo, like the Tony Stark expo from Marvel, where we bring all of the Pepper Pack people to Waco or wherever, some centralized location. And we could do different days, and one day could be like the 23 experiences of the Pepper Pack. Ooh. And one of those experiences, or that could be the whole theme of it. And then one of those experiences could be the Pepper Pack podcast, where Josh, myself, now Konnor, and Dario, all the co-hosts, were up on a stage just chatting with everybody, kind of talking about the podcast and what we do. And that would just be fun. And then I would also have one of those days would be my TED Talk on vanilla float and why it's so great.
Deal. I will be there with my cup ready to be filled with vanilla float Dr. Pepper. Like I expect that TED Talk to bring a wondrous rain down into the world.
Okay, so here's the go ahead.
I like the idea of doing like a World's Fair of just Dr. Pepper, where we have exhibits and like maybe like some rides that are all Dr. Pepper themed.
Yeah. Oh, and today at the end of the day, we had like teacher read to the class time, and so I broke out my Dr. Pepper comic and I read it to the class, and all the kids were like, "That's so cool! There's a Dr. Pepper comic. Can we buy it?" And I was like, "Nope, these were actually really hard to get. I had to drive to Oklahoma to get them because I got them at the Fansville event that they did in Oklahoma, the Fansville pit stop."
It was right there on the Oklahoma-Texas border, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was right there in Davis, Oklahoma at the Fried Pie Shop.
Yep.
So that was about 4 years ago. And I actually was going through there this summer for my church. We were doing a mission trip down in Texas. We work at a camp, and we stopped at the Fried Pie Shop, and they still had some stuff hanging up. And
Nice.
I was talking to the cashiers, and I was like, "Yeah, I came up there like, oh, we remember you. You were that guy that was talking all the time and drinking a lot of Dr. Pepper." And because I got there before they started, and I stayed until they closed, and I was talking to everybody about Dr. Pepper, and they thought I was just the craziest guy, but they remembered me, so that was awesome.
They're like, he was that guy that pulled the umbrella out of the picnic table and threw it on the ground.
That was across the street at a different restaurant. There was a blue soda umbrella and a picnic table. So I climbed up on the picnic table, pulled it up, looked at it, and threw it on the ground.
Sir, we're cutting you off.
Yeah. Okay, so the other Michael gave us his reaction. He said, it was very good. My wants change day by day, so I do really like the vanilla float. I do really like the vanilla flavor, but as long as it's not zero or diet, I like just about any pepper flavor. Ooh, Konnor, these are fighting words.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't like the real sugar version, but I guess I like the fake sugar. And so what I think that is
corn syrup.
Michael, you are probably more used to the fake sugar flavor, and that's what your body associates with the regular Dr. Pepper, because the real sugar does have a sharper, kind of crisp taste. It has a nice little burn to it.
It spikes your blood sugar way high because it's real sugar, and so that's probably why most people don't like it, because it's just like, whoa, but it's the best one. It's so much more smoother. Oh, it's the best.
You know, and I will say that the medium that you consume the Dr. Pepper does affect the experience 100%. So I don't know that I've tried the glass bottle real sugar Dr. Pepper outside of the glass bottle, but the glass bottle adds just that swing to it almost. It's good.
The can is just as good.
It's got nostalgia to it as well, as when you drink it.
Yep.
You feel better drinking out of a glass bottle.
100%.
But well, Michael, this has been a blast. We've enjoyed having you. It's been great.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for the invite.
Oh yeah, and hopefully all your coworkers now go get you lots of vanilla float and make you a really happy person. And when you do get a vanilla float, before you drink one, you'll have to message me, and we'll create a special episode where we can get back on, and you can drink it and give us your live reaction to the first
feedback.
But make sure you have to get some ice.
Yes, most definitely.
Well, Konnor, you want to wrap it up for me, and I'll get the video ready?
Yeah. So, all right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for the Pepper Pod podcast. Don't forget to check out our Redbubble if you're wanting to see any of our merch. You can check all of our socials too. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. You can also do snail mail. We're going to get that set up pretty soon. So if you're wanting to send some snail mail, and we'll read it on the podcast. And, if you want to send a Dr. Pepper, you can do that. You can support some of our episodes too. We'll put you down in the prompt if you sponsor an episode. And stay tuned for some more stuff. We got some interesting things. We've got some inside info on some upcoming stuff that hopefully we can clear in the future. Stay tuned. And get ready for our next set of episodes. The 10th. When's our next diet episode, Zach?
So diet episodes are on the 1st and the 17th. They're halfway between our regular episodes on the 10th and the 23rd. And I always like to tell people the diet Dr. Pepper has half the flavors of regular Dr. Pepper. That's why they can say diet and not 11.5, because 11.5 just isn't very good marketing. So that's why I set up the diet episodes be halfway between. So diet episodes on the 1st, 17th, regular episodes 10th, 23rd.
Okay. So we'll see you guys on the 1st.
Yep. And I'll sign us off. Raise your Dr. Pepper to you. What do I say now? I say be blessed, be caffeinated, be a pepper, and we will drink with you guys next time.
Night.